The timer is done and hello. Welcome all to Harmonic Explorer. The host guide is joining you. It will be soon. And this time we will talk about all waveforms excluding the triangle wave. Here it is, the sine wave. And that frequency wraps up us. Let's take a look. We introduced this square wave, starting with the fundamental frequency. Like this. This is a full square wave, huh? Starting with the fundamental frequency. Let me show you harmonics. So, we have the second harmonic, but it's skipped. Here, this is the third harmonic. This looks like a square, huh? So let's add the fourth harmonic. This is skipping harmonics. No even harmonics. This is look like fifth harmonic. We have more odd harmonics. We skip the sixth. We add the seventh. We skip the eighth, and so on. And that wraps up our square wave. Let's introduce our sawtooth wave for later. And that wraps up. We can talk about sawtooth waves. We can introduce it as a frequency. At that point, we have to use the first harmonic and use the first 8 harmonics right here. The interval with the fundamental might be 3 octaves. Let's use a tritone to use the 11th harmonic of the square wave. Like this. And that point, we call you a fundamental frequency times harmonic count. So the interval with the fundamental is 3 octaves plus a tritone. It's 4,151.32 cents. Cents are in music and in money. We can call you at a bonus game which contains you a lot of sine waves, but there's more sine waves that I can use. So let's start with the sawtooth wave, starting with the fundamental frequency, starting right here. So this is a sine wave. That's the full sawtooth wave. Starting with the fundamental frequency, right here, is the first harmonic. Here, this is a sine wave. It contains a lot of frequencies. Here, the harmonic. The second harmonic. It's stuck in here. Wait a minute. I think it's going to move like this point here. This is a sawtooth shape. Starting with the fundamental frequency. Let me introduce you a full sawtooth wave. still stuck in here, we use the first harmonic. And take a look. We have to use the second harmonic. Here. Third harmonic. Fourth harmonic. Now the fifth harmonic. Sixth. Seventh. Eighth. And so on. Don't exit, you sir. Exiting is not one of my favorites. And that wraps up. The 16th harmonic has half the volume. My CPU does not have enough horsepower. I think that 16 harmonics is enough. When I play high notes, it takes less time, and I play low notes, sorry, you get more time. At that point, let's take a look at the A4 and the sine wave. The second harmonic. Right here. Press the Y key right here. And that partial frequency is 880 Hertz. Let me show you the frequency analyzer. And that has one peak on it. It has no other frequency. On the left and right sides, it's just the sine wave. And take a look at that square wave. And then I have to use this as 16 harmonics. That point might be a little easier. Playing up to here might give you a hint. Okay. And that wraps up single sawtooth square waves. There's even more by using iPlay 4 or using the first 8 harmonics. Don't exit. Just start with a fundamental frequency of 8.1758 Hertz. And I have to create a full sawtooth. That lasts about 30 seconds to do this. How about a square wave? And that wraps up here. The previous partial was a minor second. So now let's take a look at the 11th harmonic. Here. So the fundamental is the 3 octaves plus a tritone is for 4,151.32 cents. The previous partial is a major second. So no more higher than 16 harmonics. That'll cause you 17 and up. So that's it for now. Just subscribe to our channel When's Wash and be sure to make sure that you show my harmonics like this. Next, let's use the 15 harmonics of a square wave. Like this. Start with the fundamental frequency, just here. But we skipped any even harmonics. Just this. Look, it's a sine wave. I'm going to exit for now. Just remember that I can play the 10-minute.
This is a sine wave. A sine wave is the basic building
Closing
block.
Turn it
videos.
down, please.
I'm gonna shut down this computer.
You don't have to shut down.
And that wraps up our Harmonic Explorer. I'll see you guys later for more. It's time to shut off this computer. Just wait a minute. And this button right here. And it's off. See you guys later. The computer is off.